Because we're going to be 100% focused all day, every day. We're going to be watching this. I will wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I will chart for an hour or two in the middle of the night. Doesn't matter. This is what I do. What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets, time for another update. And before we get started, guys, go ahead and click subscribe below. I have down here in the corner, we have a nice little new logo, which is a watermark. If you click that watermark, you can subscribe that way, or you can click the subscribe button. Subscribe for the end of the bull run that we are possibly entering into, or that we are in right now. Subscribe for the end of the bull run for exit strategies. We are going to be 1000% focused for the most part all day, every day. This is what I do. Also, I am going to be picking, after you subscribe, write in the comments below, I subscribed. I am going to be picking over the next weeks in my videos. I am going to be picking 25 different people randomly, and I will let you know if you are picked. I will be picking 25 different people because nothing is going to stop this channel. This channel is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And as we hit milestones, 1,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving back to those 25 people who were here early. Just like the cryptocurrency market itself, when you are early on a low market cap coin or early on a coin, you are going to be rewarded. Type below, I subscribed, and I am going to be picking people, and I am going to be writing your name down, and I'm going to be keeping that in mind. Also, here is my Twitter page. Take a look here. Go ahead here and follow if you like. I do post things like I have a number of charts. I will post up possible buy-in times, entry points into different projects. And this material is just a little different than my YouTube channel. So go ahead over there and click follow. Now, let's get to the market here. The market looks awesome in my eyes. The market looks great. Bitcoin over $50,000 last night for the first time in a while after dropping down to $28,000 earlier this year. But here's the bottom line. Last August, Bitcoin was 9,000. It ran all the way up to 64,000. Yes, crypto has major corrections. It corrected from 64 back to 28 when it was bottoming out. But guess what? 28,000 is much higher than 9,000. And now look where we're sitting. About 50,000. We are looking to get over that 50,000 mark and make that run back up to 64,000, the all-time high, and we will be running to 100,000 per Bitcoin. Cardano through the night last night, burning trails. 293, I believe it hit 298, my biggest holding, Cardano, looking awesome. In December, Cardano was, I believe, 15 cents. Cardano is up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percent. It's ridiculous. We have XRP still sitting still, but usually XRP makes its run last. The market is looking great for a bull run. Now, taking a look at XRP here. XRP, to me, the charts are screaming, buy it. First of all, we had the bullish cross back on August 10th on the daily time frame. But we are coming up. We're sideways a little bit right now, but perfect. We're well above the 20 EMA. We're looking great. Something I don't put a lot of stock into at all. It's just something that's just kind of interesting to look at. The hash ribbon printed a buy signal on August 7th. Another thing to consider, the stock RSI. When the stock RSI is in the gutter like this, when it's down low, and you're entering a bull run, or you're already in a bull run, which we are, that is even more of a buy signal. This chart is looking great, just like many other charts. There are so many charts pointing to buy with buy signals. It is a good time to buy when you're seeing on the daily, you're coming out of a bear cycle. On the daily, you're seeing this, or on the weekly, but you're seeing this bullish cross, and you're closing candles above both EMAs and you start to move up, these are all buy signals. That is something to look for in the crypto market in general. Also, another thing to keep in mind for not financial advice, but for making money in the crypto market, you have to understand that as how the market moves, it will come up, it will correct back, it will come up, it will correct back, it will come up, it will correct back. During a bull run, we are statues. We do not have emotion. We are emotionless to these little corrections back. They are very healthy. That's what we need to continue on. Now, if you're talking we're in a bear cycle or a bear market and we're seeing those corrections, then yeah, I'm like styrofoam cooler. Like, yeah, I'm running for the hills, but not right now. We are in a bull run. So keep your emotions at bay for these corrections. That's healthy and that's going to happen. Now, taking a look at XRP in general, I have been calling to buy XRP at 55 cents, 59 cents, now at $1.25. We are up real nicely in the recent. We are up just alone here, wick to wick. I mean, we're around 160% up alone. That is a very nice return, and XRP is just getting started. We are projecting XRP to make that run up to that 1618 extension level, which is $4.50, and possibly in this bull run up to the 2272, $11. And the lawsuit is looking very nicely for XRP right now. So, you know, if the market starts to heat up as a whole, and we settle in mid-September, or this lawsuit is settled anytime soon, that the XRP could definitely go, it could go parabolic, it could go ballistic. It's definitely not out of the cards. For those of you that don't know, XRP all-time high is around $3.50. We were also at $1.80, $1.90 earlier this year. If XRP makes that run up over $1.90, $2 again, it is going to heat up and heat up fast. Look out if that happens. And I believe it's just a matter of when, not if. So basically with a lot of these projects, what you want to do is you want to be getting in early at the start of a bull run. You do not want to be, let me show you Cardano, for example. You don't want to be buying in at the end of a bull run. For example, Cardano here, okay? Cardano made a giant run from 15 cents in December, and you can see as it runs up. Let me hide this here. As it runs up and tops out. So in this area, one thing to look out for always is when something like Dogecoin or Cardano, when something is in the news and it's euphoria and hype because it ran up from 15 cents all the way up to like $2.50 over 3 or 4 months. I mean, that's returns are 1,600%, 16 times your money. I mean, $1,000 alone would be $16,000 without completing a single trade. Buying in early. You do not buy in at the top of a bull run or at the end of a bull run, and then when it starts to correct back and come back down, you get emotional and you're scared because you are in a bear cycle, you are in a bear market, and yes, you could enter that bear cycle or that bear market for 1 to 2 years. That's how long it can last in the crypto market. But you don't buy in at the end of a bull run, and then when it starts coming down, you sell, and then you call crypto a scam, or you call a specific coin a scam. That is the opposite of what you want to do. You have to understand that when something makes major headlines, or people at work are talking about it, or all the people that don't usually invest are talking and talking, just like Dogecoin, that is not necessarily a sign to buy. It could easily be towards the top or be peaking, and the run is over. You may be late to the party. That is what you want to avoid. Okay, back to XRP. Okay, guys, in my opinion, don't get it twisted. XRP is still king, sitting at $1.24 now. If everything starts to line up, XRP is one of those, I'm not going to put it high risk. I'm going to put the risk much lower than high, but it is very high reward, very, very, very possible high reward. not financial advice. But when XRP takes off, look out. XRP has one of the, first of all, it is run by Ripple. Ripple has so many banks and partnerships around the world. It is ridiculous. There's not even enough time to record enough videos to document the entire rabbit hole. That's how ridiculous it is. Ripple, that owns XRP, is connected to Visa. They are now talking to the Central Bank of Brazil. That's coming out. The amount of companies and partnerships Ripple has around the world is insane. And XRP, the plan is in the future, XRP is going to be moving money around the world between $5 and $6 trillion. That is pretty wild. But XRP, do not sleep on XRP. XRP is historically, it has waited in the grass. It has waited in the bushes while the other coins make their runs. XRP has been known to make its run last in previous bull markets, bull runs. So remember, XRP is still king, and right now, not financial advice, even though it's $1.24 and I was screaming to buy it in the past. If you're not buying XRP down here, if you don't have XRP, you are a... It's still not too bad of a price, a little higher than we wanted, but than you might have wanted, but it's still a buy signal, so it's looking good. You shouldn't be sleeping on XRP, and when XRP takes off, it's gonna be a wild ride. And one of the keys is you have to believe in an asset before everyone else does, before it goes mainstream. And you also got to get in, before the bull run, after a bear cycle. You buy the dips, you buy the fear. If you look at the fear and greed index, you can type that in on Google, crypto fear and greed index. When things are 10, extreme fear, or real low, and you're at the bottom of a bear cycle, that's when you can accumulate. You don't accumulate when everyone else is going crazy. That's just not how it works. A lot of the crypto market in general is counterintuitive. Remember that word. It's counterintuitive. And people, just the psychology of the market, people hate doing anything that's counterintuitive. They always do things that are just intuitive in the first place. But counterintuitive is where the moves are made. You have to think differently and move differently than the masses. So, you want to get in early. You also, another thing to look at is you want to get out during the euphoria. And you also want to try to avoid things like dead cat bounces. This last bear cycle was definitely an example. It was a small dead cat bounce, but it was definitely a dead cat bounce, and you could definitely get out. So what happens is you get the euphoria, you got the price running, and you start to get overextended. You get away from the 20 EMA, you get away from both EMAs, and the EMAs have all this separation. You're overextended here. This isn't a parabolic move by any means, but when you come down below that 20 EMA, these are small warning shots. When you come back up and you form this lower ear on the cat compared to this ear, you are forming sort of a descending triangle. You are heading down. But when you form this smaller ear, and then that was the first warning shot. When you form this smaller ear and you start to come back down, there's more warning shots here. To be conservative, you could easily get out right here. If it continues on, you can buy back in just a hair higher. If you continue on and you find support and things start looking well, you can easily buy back in here. But yes, these are all warning shots. You came back below, you created a smaller ear here. You came back below the 20 EMA again, day after day after day. This is on the daily. And then this candle, you could have got out on any of these candles, and look what the price does. It dumps, and the lines are, the 20 EMA and the 55 are getting closer, and you get the bearish cross anyways. But anyways, you could get out here, accumulate much more down here. So that's another thing, is looking out for these dead cat bounces, which is another reason why you need to subscribe, because we're going to be 100% focused all day, every day. We're going to be watching this. I will wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I will chart for an hour or two in the middle of the night. Doesn't matter. This is what I do. So we're going to be watching that. So make sure to click subscribe for the end of this bull run that I believe we are entering. So one more thing, we're just going to look at a couple examples. This is a perfect example of the power of crypto. DAG. I have videos on DAG. I have a video on DAG when it was at 20 cents. It is now on fire at 38 cents. And this is exactly how markets move, especially in crypto. You get the bull cross on the daily. You start closing candles above. This is a buy signal. First of all, I have plenty of buys. I was buying DAG at 5 cents. I wish I bought more, but yeah, I was buying plenty of DAG at 5 cents. Exactly, textbook. We fly up. Had a giant wick here, but we fly up to the 1618, which is very typical. Textbook move. Hit our head, hit our head, hit our head before coming above the 1618, finding support for 3 or 4 days on that 1618 line, and now we are heading to the 2272, exactly like I stated. And this, I drew out this Fibonacci weeks ago, before any of this happened. This was already all drawn way back here. We are heading towards the 61 cents, which, and then after that, I believe we can definitely hit $1. You also have, very common, you can get a 30% extension off the top of the 2272, which would put you around the 82 cent range, which is going to be pretty sweet. DAG is no sleeper. DAG has connections to the Department of Defense and the Air Force. You can check out their website. I have another video on DAG and API 3. Anyways, this is textbook. Comes up, hits its head, and it continues on. The point is, DAG is actually leading the way. DAG is ahead of many other projects. And I'm going to give a shout out to Kevin Cage for pointing that out to me in the first place. But DAG is leading the way. We are talking, if you take a look at DAG from this buy signal, DAG in a month and a half, we are talking 600% returns. Just $1,000 alone would already be $6,000. Now imagine $10,000 on the bottom of DAG when DAG's down in the gutter. $10,000 is $60,000 in 1.5 months. You're talking a profit margin. This is not financial advice. This is purely for educational purposes. But $10,000, which isn't that much. If you've been in the crypto space for a while, $10,000 isn't that much. But you get the bull cross here. If you buy down here, you are up from 10,000 to 60,000 without making a single trade, without the stress, without watching charts constantly. You are in a bull run. You get a 600% gain. And DAG is just getting started. The party has hardly started. So, guys, if you want to watch this video more than once to just pick up some little things, some tips, some advice I've given on actually making money in the crypto market and how not to be like the masses and how not to lose money, how to buy in way after the fact and all that, you have to be smart. You have to continue to educate yourself and figure out what you are doing. But from what I am seeing, I am not aware of any other asset class that can compare to the returns in what crypto is doing right now. Crypto is possibly the internet in 1994. We are still early across the board. The market will continue to grow. We are currently at $2 trillion in the crypto market as a total. We are heading to 10 trillion, which is a 5x across the board. We are heading to 10 trillion. If you are sleeping on crypto in general, I cannot understand why, unless you just do not like to invest or you don't want to possibly make profits, not financial advice. But I can't understand why. And if you are going to miss this bull run, or anybody that has no crypto in this bull run, I can't understand that. But that's it for the video today, guys. I think I gave out plenty of different pointers, plenty of different ideas to get your mind kind of turning and thoughts. And DAG isn't not an exception. This happens all the time in the crypto market. So take a look around, do some research, see what you want to look into, and XRP, Cardano, XLM, Digibyte. You know, you look at my Twitter page, I have over 20 assets, and take a look around and get yourself some assets. We'll see you next video.